Hi there, welcome to this Java tutorial from Lithus.com. In this video, let's look at how to use a while loop and let's see an example. Okay, what you see on the screen is what is an example we want to try out. So what we want to do is actually in the test we have a while loop example class where I want to create a method sum of array. So the input to this method is an array. What I want to do is loop around this array and find the sum. I want to use a while loop. I can use a for each loop also to do this, but I find this a real simple example to learn a while loop, and let's try and do this example using a while loop. So I have a test defined for it. So basically I'm creating an example, like I'm creating a class. What I have is an array of numbers 5, 8, 12, and what I want is I would want to be able to call the find sum of array method with this input 5, 8, 12, and the sum of them is 25. That is 5 plus 8 plus 12. That's basically the sum. So let's now go ahead and try and implement this method. Let's create a temporary variable sum is equal to, I'll initialize that to 0, and let's go ahead and now return the sum back. Now this is where the while loop comes into picture. A while loop needs a condition. So while some condition, the general syntax of a while loop looks something of this kind. So while a condition, body of the method, and probably at the end you would increment your loop variable. So that's the way your while loop is. The condition is checked first up. So if the condition doesn't succeed, there's a chance that the while loop is not executed at all. So if the condition succeeds, then the body is executed, then the increment happens, and then again the condition is checked, and then the loop happens as long as the condition remains true. Once the condition is false, you'd go out of the loop. So let's now try and implement this particular thing using so what we want to do is actually like start from 0 and loop until the number of elements in the array. So I will create a temporary variable for array.length. So let's say array.length, and what I want to do is while and I want a temporary variable also, like I'll call that a counter, and I'll initialize that to 0. So while counter less than length. So while the counter starting from 0 is less than length, and this is where I do the increment. So counter plus plus is the increment. What I want to do is add each element in the array to the sum. So I want to do sum is equal to sum plus array of counter. So this is the element from the array. I want to do this. So I want to take the element from the array that's at this particular index and then add it to the sum, and as I keep adding to the sum, at the end of the while loop, by the time we finish all the elements in the array, we would return the sum of the numbers in the array back. So that's basically a simple usage of a while loop. I can actually do something of this kind. Sum plus is equal to, that's a shorthand for the operation which we wanted to do. And let's now run this test and see what happens. So that's basically working. So this is a simple while loop. The most important thing to remember in a while loop is the condition is checked first up, then the body is executed, and most probably at the end of the while loop is where you do the increment, and the loop executes as long as the condition remains true. Once the condition becomes false, you can come out of the loop, and that's the end of the while loop. So that's basically all there is to know about while loop. Let's look at other loops in the next videos. We are creating more videos as we speak, and if you want to stay updated, don't forget to click the subscribe button. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and feel free to share this video. Thanks for watching. Until next time.